In the world which is challenged by artificial intelligence, AI, what course to be taken after 12th grade, and also what combination to be chosen after 10th grade is a question. And all the students are confused because the people are telling that AI will take away the jobs. Now, for that, let us go pragmatically and study that. Okay, and for that, I have taken an example of food requirement of an Indian. Right, if you take the morning breakfast to lunch, mid morning break snacks, and lunch and dinner, and before that the snacks, right? So the materials which are required, right, and the food stuff and the constituents materials that are required to prepare this food and beverages, right, will come from different parts of the world. Say for example, if you take the coffee either it comes from Coorg in Karnataka or Brazil, that is one, or else and at the same time milk will come from Ramnagara or different parts of Karnataka or Tamil Nadu. And likewise sugar comes from India, likewise almonds from United States, pista from US as well as Iran, or dates from Saudi Arabia and the UAE, and then spices from different parts of the world, right, and also materials from the different parts of Karnataka. Then if you see what are the requirement for the lunch and dinner, right, all these materials are will come from different parts of the world, right? So to say that for a breakfast of the materials will come from Brazil, Vietnam, Canada, USA, New Zealand, and different parts of India, right? So that means it has to be transported from nook and corner of the world, right? And it is not very near, right? So a morning breakfast is a culmination of these countries. So it has the materials from these countries. And then that means first and foremost thing is the industry that is very much essential or is agriculture has to be considered as an industry, right? Okay, and this the material has to be grown, so agriculture will never die, and the study of it is also very important, right? The BSc in agriculture is very important, and impact of AI on this industry, agriculture, is less. On the contrary, it will helps in the growth. That's one. Next thing is that the food which are being produced are to be processed. It will be dairy industry or fisheries, or in general food technology industry will definitely grow. So it will not be much affected by AI. And then the food which has been produced and are processed are to be transported. For the transportation, the easy way for the intercontinental transportation is sea route. So that means study of that is very important. The course which will facilitate is BSc in Nautical Science, right? And that is very important. So for the transportation, it has to be shipped from one place to another. So BSc in Nautical Science is very important. It will be less impacted by AI, rather it will be facilitated. Next mode of transportation is air. So for that, BSc in Aviation or pilot training, or and also aeronautical engineering, and these are all the very important course, right, which will be facilitated by AI rather than affected by it. Then next mode of transportation is by through land, and it will be with the help of trucks, right? So transportation using trucks, and for that automobiles plays an important role. Automobile engineering is important, and then there will be huge amount of trade which are happening. So these are all being facilitated by AI rather than affected by it, right? So the AI becomes a very important tool here. So this is a graphical representation of the location of different parts of the world and their contributions. And what the IT people are telling is IT and BPO services will disappear in next 5 years due to AI, right? So these are repetitive jobs that are being affected, and this was told by Vinod Khosla, and even our Nandan Nilekani has clearly mentioned what are the industries that will be affected, right? So that means here the transportation and other industries will not be affected, rather it will be AI will facilitate the transport of material from either USA, Canada to India, right? Okay, India is the one country, right, which will be depending on many other countries of the world. So AI impact on this course which I am discussing now will be very less, rather it will be more beneficiary to the student. The course that I am discussing now is a BSc in Nautical Science, which is not a normal course that are being offered in many of the colleges in the country. And this is a very special course, right? And this is a professional course. And in this, the student will be studying. What they are going to study is this. These are the courses, the content of it, which is there in the study. First and foremost is the navigation. So navigation will be there, ship construction is there, stability of the ship, and cargo handling, how to handle the cargo, marine meteorology. That's very important because they will be in the sea. So meteorology, study of the meteorology is very important. And the law, which will be, because you will be moving from one country to another country, one continent to another continent, right? And also the law, maritime law is also very important, and collision regulations, practical training are all the things which will be there in this course, right? And how the admissions will happen, it will be government approved course, right? It has to be Director General Shipping approved maritime institutes can run this, right? Okay, this, since it is a reputation of the country, right? Okay, this has been these courses, of course, all have to be approved by one government agency or the other, and this is where DG Shipping will approve this, and this will be through entrance test and interview. And of course there will be medical examinations, okay, and then admissions, and then this admissions they study this. So what is the salary package? So during training time, it will be 25,000 to 60,000 rupees per month, and again it will be depending upon the position, right? Whether a cadet or navy deck officer or ship captain, it's called as master mariner. Mariner, okay, these are all the thing. And for a captain it will be between 7 to 12 lakh, and there are tax free tax will be free if the sailing is under foreign shipping companies, right? So for that the tax free would be there. And who has to take up, why it is very important is because it's a high salary, global career, right? You will be hired, can be hired by the foreign shipping company, and faster promotion compared to many other degrees, right? Because this will be less of taken by the students, right? This is a less traded path, BSc Nautical Science. And of course it is very challenging job, of course, right? And also good for the growth, career growth is will very good, fast promotion would be there in this, right? So this is very, very important course that you can think of. Now the question arises is, what are the best colleges and institutes? The best is the course which is run by Indian Maritime University. The best one is Navi Mumbai campus is the best one, right? Okay, this is most preferred, and also one in Chennai, other one is in Kochi, right? And they are all Indian University, Maritime University. This is a government-run program, and other private agencies are also there, right? There's especially Tolani Maritime Institute, TMI, and the Samudra Institute of Maritime. That's again both are in Pune, right? It is there, and also Academy of Maritime Education and Training. It is there in Chennai. So amongst all, the best is government-run institutes, like that is Indian Maritime University run institute. This is considered as the best amongst all, right away, because of the government affiliations, and the stronger placement support would be there in it, right? Okay, and this is good for the deck officer and merchant navy officer. And mind you, this is a very, very important and very very challenging course, and at the same time the placement is good, and salary is very, very high. It is up to 7 to 12 lakhs per month. So please think of this, right? So you are the person who can decide on it. All the best. Mind you, whether you are in AI era or whatever the era, you are the person who decide your future. So please take care. All the best. Good luck. BSc Nautical Science is a course that I have discussed. Indian Maritime Universities are the best. This is Dr. Kumar, Director of Dayanand Sagar PU College, who worked at different parts of the world, is guiding you. If you need more help, please contact. Thank you. All the best.